check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. And, Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's now third down.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass complete on the crosser. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver,
And they'll start off with a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Running back with the football. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice 1st down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. right now he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
1st and 10.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's on the run, launches deep, but this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
And that's a huge gain. And a first down. That's the end of
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Picks up 4. Brings up third down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for a big play downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
2nd down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? They're going to run it.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 14.
Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Brought down at the 37. Second down coming up.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Caught in the backfield. It's Booker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense now operating in empty. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Ball handed off. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up second.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes his way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Punt team ready to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. When he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's Allen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. And it's caught. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field.
1st and 10.
They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down, we're going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Great move there. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they hand the ball off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Handoff to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
In the red zone.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
For the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he pulls in the catch. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And he'll set up to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The offense really clicking here. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, if you're going backwards, what do you call?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to advance on the football.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the
Offense comes out to start this drive.
First and 10.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
Now, third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
27. A huge play moves him down the field. First down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires.